The hell?
Okay, so boom, kicks off with Madara and Hashirama both pulling up squad beat, both trying to resolve their issue. Hashirama wants peace, but Madara not hearing none of that. Hey man, so what happened to little bro? Is he good? No,
Little bro dead. Tobirama killed him with a fucking flying, with fucking Hiraishin.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Oh, so you think me punk.
Cool. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, we need rocks. Lots and lots of fucking rocks. Let's just hurry this up. I don't have all day. I only have like 30 minutes to do my business. Where's my portal?
Madara cocks back his Susanoo fist and sends it straight towards Hashirama. But Hashirama already on go, so he uses his wood-style forest bloom to respond to big-ass branches out the ground to restrain Madara. And he doesn't end it there. He then spawns even more branches and sends them straight towards Madara. Now Madara trying to swat them away with his free hand, but then gets tackled by them. Hashirama then starts growing these giant flowers out the ground. They start to release this nasty fart toxin everywhere. That gas and it immediately falls. What is that? It smells like cigarette.
Did I not get any more food? God damn it, I forgot to get my food.
Just give it up. I don't want to have to pack you up like we did to your little bro. That sentence alone is enough to kick Madara into third gear, so he levels up his Susanoo. Now his Susanoo out here looking like prime stack and he got everybody shook. Everyone except for Hashirama. Because Hashirama sees his leveled up Susanoo and immediately uses his wooden golem jutsu. Now he's also posted up 1,000 in the air staring right at Madara. Except his wooden golem doesn't look as fit as Madara's Susanoo. That junk alone built like Choji. Cheeks big as hell. By the looks of it, he definitely had one too many cheeseburgers. But I'm not even gonna cook Buddy too hard. Because I know you can see him fitted up with that unreleased Gucci Dragon scar. Whoever said that dress. They both charge at each other and end up in a grabbing hole. Hashirama sends the golden dragon straight towards Madara, but he hits it with this clean uppercut, and he blocks the next one. Hashirama then sets off a tiny explosion that kicks up a whole bunch of dirt in the air, also causing Madara to take a step back. Hey, hold on. I think I was gonna let those slide? Madara, what are those?
Elf shoes.
Now, this not do better. With all the extra dirt in the air, Hashirama uses this as an opportunity to send 4 dragon heads straight to Madara. But as the dirt clears, we see Madara got them dragons in a head.
Look at that. Oh boy. It looks so goofy being made completely out of bloodwood. I do like it though. It actually does look nice. It really does, actually. Alright, well, moving on to the next one.
Madara immediately whips out his Susanoo blade, and then he starts slow walking like this about to do some light work. Some of these ninjas too cocky, because if this is me, I'm sprinting over there to finish the job. I'm not taking no chances. This is the Hashirama, the nigga that they be pulling all the cells from, and we giving him 10 whole centuries to recover, all because you want to stun on him real quick? Finish the job. Hashirama then tries to use the top no jutsu on Madara, but it was honestly a waste of time. We used to be friends, Madara. And will you shut up? Not hearing you, get up and box. Madara uses the Susanoo sword ready to cut Hashirama's wood golem in half, but not before posing for a quick IG flick burst. After he secures the flick, he starts to swing his sword at Hashirama, while Hashirama sends his back golem.
You just gotta be real careful not to stand too far to this whenever you do that. Otherwise you'll fall down with the rock and you'll probably die of fall damage. Probably.
Looking like DJ Khaled spawned over to the earth. Then we finally see Madara laid out while Hashirama giving over. Now originally I was gonna end the video here, but I felt like I would be doing y'all a disservice by not including Madara and the Nine-Tail versus Hashirama in this video. But then I remembered the revolutionary idea that our glorious king gave to us. I could just add that fight in the video too. So to thank y'all for taking on this ride with me, you know what? Here go 2-4 for y'all. Now this fight kicks off with Madara and Hashirama pulling up solo dolo to settle their lingering beef once and for all. Madara never forgot how he got worked in the last fight, so this time he pulls up with the Nine-Tail. Hey, Madara loses points for this in my opinion, because real niggas always respect the 8-1-1. Unless I'm losing, because then in that case I'm a jump. Hashirama kicks off the fight by sending a wood dragon at the Nine-Tail, but the Nine-Tail grabs the dragon dragon and starts to boot up a tail beast bomb. Then he booms it right in the wood dragon's mouth. The tail beast bomb goes through the dragon with heat and is now headed directly towards Hashirama. But Hashirama too nice to go out like this, so he uses his wood golem to one hand catch that beast bomb like he's Odell. Then he tries to shove that jump right into the Ninetales' face. But before he can make contact, Madara blocks the blow with his Susanoo, causing another explosion. Are y'all peeping how catastrophic these explosions are? I know the earth is tired as hell. All these earthquakes. I know every single resident of Konoha is feeling the vibrations caused by this fight. The dust takes a while to clear, but when it does, we see the Ninetales suited up in Madara's Susanoo armor. Hashirama opens the doors to his giant wooden casket, sees the Ninetale with the Susanoo, and then cracks a smile. You talking about some Madara, you crafty fox? Do you not see the most powerful tail beast in a Susanoo under the control of Madara standing right in front of you? Call reinforcements. But I must have not been familiar enough with his game, because Madara tries to slice Hashirama with his Susanoo blade, but he catches it with his wooden hands like it's nothing. Madara swings on him again, but this time Hashirama weaves. Now
Oh, this is so nice. I should have done it with cobblestone, dude. This is way easier. We're gonna put the entry point right there where the wood is, obviously.
This nigga wanna be the Lorax so bad. You know how nice you gotta be to be thinking about the environment mid-fight? Now this is a climate activist right there. This man could single-handedly end global warming in one afternoon.
Yes,
He's like that. Madara notices Hashirama running, so he sends a Beast Bomb Susanoo combo straight at him. Hashirama, now using his WIQ, decides to summon 5 walls to change the trajectory of
A quintuple Rashomon? What the fuck?
He tries to hit Madara with another top-notch jutsu, but Madara is still not trying to hear it. Madara, you've come so far. Look at what we've created together. This fight is disrespectful to all shinobi. We're friends. I don't want to have to kill you. Nigga, what? Are you implying that you can kill me at any time? Yeah, we're not talking about. Madara then levels up his Susanoo on the Ninetales, so Hashirama has no choice but to lock in and pull out the Shinsu Sen, third of a 1,000 arm cannon. Now listen, this
The vertebral arm cannon, yes.
the clock out of this fight. Got it, bro. Because what am I looking at? Forget how it looks for a second. The name alone would have had me shaking in my boots. Wouldn't have even stuck around to find out what it looked like. I'm gone. But Madara cut from a different cloth, so he charges right at Hashirama.
Is this not gonna be enough?
Is blind towards Madara. So
This will also save me a lot of hunger points too, because I can just spam click fucking place. Getting the tubes done first is gonna be the most important part of this. A good view though. Very good view actually.
I have to take back the climate activist title from Hashirama, because this man don't care. Look at this. This shit looks like the world's ending. Forget keeping the peace. What planet are y'all about to live on? Because the earth is cooked. All those punches breaking through half of the Susanoo on the Ninetales. But Hashirama's still not finished. He walks over there while breathing heavy as hell and grabs the Ninetales like it's a stuffed animal. If this was your first time watching a Naruto fight, you would think that the Ninetale is sorry, but this is the same beast that packed up Minato and ransacked the whole Hidden Leaf. Hashirama is just built different. You would have to be missing several chromosomes to even try to be a villain during the time Hashirama was alive.
That's why no one was a villain during the time when Hashirama was alive. They were all too scared of the dude.
Model citizen, catch me out there helping old ladies up the stairs and feeding the homeless. You would not have to worry about me. Hashirama's tired of the 2-1, so he charges at the Ninetale, and with the touch of his hand, puts him to sleep. Now Hashirama and Madara are face to face, and this is where shit gets wicked. After throwing hands for hours and hours, Hashirama and Madara are both on their last legs. They both out there staring at each other, waiting for the other to make the first move. Madara decides to charge in first, so Hashirama charges in right after. They finally clash. See Hashirama fall face first into the water. Madara keeps this and wastes no time talking that junk. This is the opposite of last time. We can foul on Madara. Relax, buddy. Hashirama had you paralyzed in front of the whole crew, and Hashirama immediately got up after that blow. Y'all are not the same. Madara's still over there talking that hot mess. So suddenly, you hear a sword pierce through flesh. The cameraman pans up, and we see Hashirama standing behind Madara with a sword in his back. Look at him. Stunned. You're a fraud. Madara looks back, down at the spot where Hashirama...
Damn, Madara just got hit backstabbed. Oh, like literally.
Madara I beg your pardon? I know he didn't just say what I think he said. Lead the village into darkness. So now you care about the village. This man must have bumped his head real hard because his final monologue made no sense at all.
So yeah, it takes about 16 stacks to do each of these. It's kind of what I figured. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. At least I have enough like leftovers from when I was mining. Because we're gonna be going back to the mountain a little bit later after I'm done with the fucking damn scrolls, and we're gonna go get ourselves some emeralds. I'm actually gonna get the feather falling scroll while I get emeralds. It'll be easier that way.
Unless you are mentally ill, you should agree without hesitation that the Eon and Cockatoo arc was decent. Every fight in that arc had me on the edge of my seat. That zombie duo was not to be messed with. Now, because I am on vacation, knocking back 12 kilometers away, I am not able to stop on time. But I decided that if you with nothing, I might as well break down the arc with one thing. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy this compilation of on the hand. Go ahead and hit that like it was properly. I'm trying to do one thing before you and so you already know what to do for the crew. Not the two, kicks off sitting on some steps waiting for Cockatoo to come back with their cash. The two of them are fresh off of packing up this bin, so look at how who had a bounty on his head. I know that bounty.
Nice. The only issue with this is that if I accidentally break one of these, well, that's not gonna be good. Here, we're gonna go in the opposite direction. I'm gonna make this a little easier for me.
Here's the footsteps of someone behind. So naturally, you assume that the footsteps are Cockatoo. But once he fully rotates to see who it is, he sees the man of the hour, Asuma, posed up behind him. And he's not here to play no games either. My man Asuma is ready to get to work immediately. He quickly throws 3 shurikens, but he manages to block them with his sight just in time. He then tries to throw his sight at Asuma, but before it could reach him, my boy Shikamaru pulls up and hits him with that infamous shadow possession juice. Hidan, now confused as to why he can't move, tries to get a glimpse of what's keeping him in place. But Asuma's squad was trying to get that KO in record time, so Izumo and Kotetsu charge in and pierce Hidan with long blades from both directions. Now after seeing Hidan get turned into a meat kebab, Asuma and Shikamaru are already ready to celebrate. This man Shikamaru over here grinning, probably happy as hell as lazy ass gets the clock out early. And Asuma's over here talking about something. That's one of them down. Nigga, let the body drop first? Like, damn, I can't stand when a kill gets claimed too early. Niggas will shoot your opponent once talking about some God. Oh, not if you don't go ahead and empty that clip. After with 2 blades, all 4 members of Asuma's squad standing there waiting for him to drop. But after letting Kotetsu snip his rusty armpits for a few more seconds, this man Hidan in the most casual, nonchalant voice says, "Wow, that hurts. Go on, you people. We're sticking it in like that." Second of all, how is this man still alive? But he got 2 big-ass swords poking out his chest and back, and he's over here speaking perfectly without even a little stutter. Yeah, go ahead and back up, y'all. This one's not even working. Now they're just standing there, face to face, chopping it up, until Hidan notices the symbol around Asuma's face. Hidan then puts 2 and 2 together and realizes that Asuma is also a part of the same Guardian Ninja collective that Denbito was on. So now, like the money-hungry demon he is, he plans on collecting the bounty that's on Asuma's head too. Asuma then proceeds to go on a yapathon, basically sharing the whole plan, talking about some
Our orders are to capture or eliminate you. My original idea, take down one of you first, then capture.
Hey, my brother, why are you spilling the beans to this man?
Yeah, why is Asuma telling them his plan? What the fuck?
Giving his partner more time to come and join the fight. And funny enough, guess what happens next? Cockatoo comes flying out of nowhere with his fist cocked back, ready to punch the ponytail out of Shikamaru's head. Shikamaru manages to evade the attack, but this move of evasion also releases Hidan from his grasp. Cockatoo continues to chase Shikamaru, but Asuma quickly jumps in front of Cockatoo while the other 2 are from Hidan. Now they're all back to back, ready to plot their next. Now you think with Cockatoo in the mix now, Hidan would work with him to wrap up this fight quickly and go cash in the check, but that was not the case. Instead, Hidan's talking about some
Cockatoo, just stay out of this, alright? I want these 3 for my ritual. You can have them after.
I beg your pardon? You mean you can have them after? Shikamaru, you gonna let him talk to you like this? He just said he's trying to pass y'all around like an industry bot. You can have them after. Nigga, I'm not Ruby Rose.
Yay, we're halfway done with the funnels.
But that
This is absolutely horrifying, by the way. And normally I don't make a big stink about this being scary, but like...
Now, I admit I was too distracted by the second half of Edon's monologue, but if you take it back a little, you can hear this demon say,
I want these three for my ritual.
"Yo, what? What ritual is homeboy talking about? This plus that blood symbol you drew on the ground was already enough to qualify you for a prayer and a complimentary exorcism. But if you don't want to take my word for it, take Shikamaru. After watching him draw that symbol with the blood on the ground, Shikamaru quickly bowed his head and started saying a prayer. I'm not lying. If you don't believe me, go check it out for yourself. This is him speaking right now. After praying and strategizing for a bit long, Hidan finally cuts them off and pulls the two swords out of his body. Then, to my surprise, he says,
The gods shall punish those who don't understand the pain of others.
"Bro, which god are you talking about? See, you gotta be careful with people like this. I had a friend pray that his enemy's house blows up into pieces. Come to find out his off lives with his innocent granny and her 3 puppies. I don't think God's gonna fulfill that prayer." After staring at each other for a bit longer, Asuma makes the first move and charges at Hidan. So Hidan rushes towards him too. They both collide, but Asuma manages to cut Hidan's blade in half with his. Before Hidan could even realize his blade's been cut, Shikamaru guns at him with his shadow stick. So Hidan quickly jumps out the way. While in the air, he throws his broken blade at Asuma, which blocks one. Then he sends his scythe at his head, but Asuma reacts into 0 difficulty. Hidan then digs the scythe into the ground and uses it to drag him away from Shikamaru's shadow stick. So Asuma proceeds to charge at him again, but this time Hidan tries to catch
Why is the cave noise playing? What the fuck? What did I do to deserve this, dude?
just and block him just in time.
I should have just done this first. This would have been a million times easier, and I would have been done sooner.
Eventually, Hidan gets tired of playing this cat and mouse game, so he throws his scythe at Shikamaru. But Asuma steps in front and proceeds to hit this holy roll. Now the ghost of Vin Diesel is right beside him. All of a sudden, this angelic music starts to play, and this golden 20-handed goddess appears behind him. Now, the first time I seen it, I genuinely thought Hidan was cooked. Look at this heavenly-looking jutsu. You cannot tell me he's not about to punch the soul out of his chest with all 20 arms. But instead, all this man does is stick on the side and tickle this man's tits. Bro, don't piss me off. This clickbait-ass jutsu, you couldn't even make Hidan touch the ground. Then to make things worse, he has the audacity to hit us with his little smirk like he did something awesome. And locked up. Asuma then throws 3 shurikens at him, so Hidan jumps out the way. Now, as sorry as these shuriken throwers might have seemed, that was all according to plan, because as soon as he jumped, Shikamaru
I can't do it. Hold on.
switches out, but they missed him by just a hair. Hidan then tries to slice Asuma in half. Asuma manages to hit the Hidan continues to run from the stitches, but finally Asuma, Imo, and Kotetsu got this man cornered. So at the same time, they all throw a bunch of shurikens at him. Now during the last 5 minutes of the fight, Hidan must have forgot he was immortal, because instead of dodging the shurikens like he's been doing, he lets all the shurikens pierce his body to charge at Shikamaru. Asuma's not letting him get a hand in the show, so he decides to chase down Hidan. So he turns around and throws a kunai at Asuma, which he blocks, but then Hidan hits that same backflip Gervonta Davis does after every knock, just up there levitates, starting on his opponent. Then he throws his scythe at Asuma. Blocks the scythe, but not before getting pierced by the tip of one of his blades. Now, normally a little scratch like this wouldn't be a cause for concern, but judging by the look on Asuma's face, I can tell that something is very wrong. Hidan begins to retract his scythe. Then he starts sticking that tongue out, trying to show us what that mouth is. Asuma, thinking he has Hidan right where he wants him, decides to boot up his burning ash, and now the air is filled with ash from his nasty-ass cigarette-filled tar black lungs. Lungs probably out here looking the same color as Hidan's soul. As the air continues to fill with ash, Hidan licks the tip of the blade, walks into the blood circle he drew at the beginning of the fight, and then we see his color change. Asuma's ready to wrap this up, so he bites down on the ash and causes a huge explosion, sending Hidan back to the depths of hell that he came from. Amen. Won't he do it? Hallelujah. Or at least that's what I wanted back. Because after all the smoke from the explosion fades, we see this crouched down in his blood circle. Talking about some. And that is when we see Asuma covered in was the one in the explosion. Everyone's staring at the two of them confused as to what they just witnessed.
Why are they just standing there, bro? I would have tackled Hidan's sorry ass and whipped him out of the circle and been like, dude, it took Itachi 5 seconds to figure out this jutsu in that one filler episode. My goddamn, dude.
But unfortunately, this read the situation, because that rod wasn't for him, it was for Hidan. Hidan then proceeds to stab his own leg without flinching, and at the same moment of contact, Asuma's legs give out, then he proceeds to kiss the ground. Now Hidan's having fun. This psychopath is over there yelling at Asuma's body, talking about some while laughing hysterically. Bro, listen to this man's laugh. If you ever hear someone laugh like this, proceed with caution. As I promise you, they got a couple screws loose. Now Izumo Kotetsu and Shikamaru are watching Asuma's leg bleed out while trying to figure out how he. Eventually, all four of them are able to.
Okay, that's all the cobblestone. Let's go back. Bye-bye.
Right at his chest and attempts to drive it through his heart.
Look at how beautiful that looks. It's absolutely just stunning.
Before his eyes, he was completely helpless. But right before he done pierce his chest, Shikamaru managed to get off his battle strangle jutsu in time, stopping him from the devastating blow. Ooh, y'all swear like I was there. Look at these niggas sweating buckets, stressed as hell. I know their hearts are beating at 150 beats per minute. Shikamaru's now over there using every atom in his body. Just hold on. And now
So while he has heat on held down, have somebody fucking go and push him out of the damn circle. I could have figured this jutsu out in less than 5 seconds as well. It's really not that complicated. And I would have been like, heat on just needs to be out of a circle. Fucking Kakuzu has 5 hearts. Don't go near him. He's too dangerous.
finished. And I'm not even hating. They know it too. Look at their reaction when he attempted to join the fight. They do not want
Shit.
Thankfully, Hinon's overconfident self tells him to back his ugly ass up.
Why the hell did I have 2 rocks in my inventory like right like that? What the fuck was that?
He quickly puts his plan into action and shuffles Hinon's feet out of the circle. After a bit of a struggle, finally manages to get him out. So Asuma wastes no time testing the building to Hinon by slicing his ear open with the shirt. And once Asuma felt that he wasn't affected by the slice,
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna yoink more of the I'm gonna yoink more of my shit. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Whoopsies.
What have y'all done all night except throw some shirts, uniforms in pristine condition, not a single speck of dust on. I even tried to put some respect on your names by actually using your names to begin with.
Hello?
Let's be real. There's not one person on earth who would respond to
What the hell?
your favorite Naruto character with an answer, yeah, mine is Izumo either way. And that guy Kotetsu. Taking 40 years to get to Hino. Awesome wastes no more time and slices his head. And that is when everyone begins to let their guard down. As to why they feel so comfortable with Kakuzu eyeing them down from the sidelines is beyond me, but a win is a win, I guess. I would have been slightly.
Okay, let's pray that it's not nighttime. I bet it's probably nighttime, isn't it? Okay, never mind. It's not nighttime.
You know what? You're not even worth the roast. The joy from the small win eventually fades and they collectively focus their attention on their next target. But the little momentum and confidence they had left was quickly destroyed when Kakuzu said, fully conscious, yelling loud as hell as if
Kakuzu, shut the hell up.
from his body. Now the two of them are just casually having a conversation while the others watch. Hidon's basically begging Kakuzu.
Why is there a creeper out here? Why? Please go away. Piss off, creeper. You are not worth my time, bud.
Now they're all plotting on a way to escape, considering the fact that Asuma looks like he just got out of a car crash, and Shikamaru can barely stand. Okay, talking on the smoke, that secondhand smoke from all them shogi games with Asuma is finally kicking in. All four of them continue to strategize until Kakuzu's finally had Ika. Mid-brainstorm, he teleports to Asuma and hits him with the same brutal leg kick they hit Aiden Smith with in Karate Kid. Then he wrecks the cigarette fumes out of his skull with that deal or no deal ass briefcase. Asuma is clearly unable to defend himself at this point, so you think you leave him alone after those first 2 hits. But Kakuzu does not play with his food. 35 kill is on the line, so he's not messing around. He jumps in.
Why do I have my damn beacon, dude? Am I stupid?
Asuma's spine. Now Asuma is laid out on the ground with 12 crushed vertebrae and a leaking leg. You think this will be the time for the two no-names to jump in and help? But no, they just watch this man Asuma get abused. Kakuzu then walks over to John's spot, stitches his head off, and returns his attention to Shikamaru and the Nonin.
Cool.
If Shikamaru was in any condition to fight, they would have let that nigga have it. But both of the All-Stars are out for the count, so they have no choice but to let the bench play.
Okay, that's 18 stacks. Perfect. Let's go back. I do not have all day. Literally, I actually don't. I have to fucking go to work in like 10 minutes. This is why this armor's broken. It's busted as fuck. So fucking, it's so broken, like, holy shit, dude.
Pokemon comes flying out the ground behind. He jumps to catch it, ready to smash it for real this time. So Kakazu tries to jump out the way, but to his surprise, his are trapped by Itamo Zero. Okay, no means I was not familiar with your game. This how you cook right here. I'm still not letting y'all slide though. Niggas wanna wait until the last minute to go out while Austin was already in the waiting room to meet Jesus. Nah, caddy. Kotetsu goes in for the final blow, but Kakazu somehow unstitches his hand and launches the magic. Sumo tries to fight off the second hand, slicing and dicing his way through Kakazu's symbiote, but inevitably and catches him, and now they're both getting their oxygen squeezed out of him. Now that there's no one left to intervene, he done walks over to Asuma, ready to blow his candle out. He raises his rod and proceeds to utter his corny villain one-liner, but right before he could throw the rod, Asuma wakes up like the Undertaker and tries to slice Hedon's face off. Within a split second, Hedon manages to throw the rod, but the rod only goes through the shoulder, which wasn't enough to finish it. So inside his sight, the right to the back of Asuma's head. Shikamaru yells at Asuma to watch out for the sight, but you hear the sound of a blade piercing skin while blood splashes the air. Now my original guess was that Asuma was that sight took his head off like he did to Hedon, a head for a head. 69 if you will, but thankfully I was wrong. The camera pans down to Asuma. He still got his head on tight. It turns out he jumped right on time. And now the sight unstunted. Awesome. For a brief moment, is very proud of himself for dodging that blow. Until mid-sentence, he realizes what just happened. Hedon then starts laughing hysterically. That is when we see that this nigga is standing in the deep circle. I wanted to be mad at Asuma so bad, but this was honestly just a well-thought-out attack. Nigga had him beat from every angle. It was either this or the side carving out his head like a pumpkin. But he really had him in checkmate. Asuma, now in severe pain, grabs his stomach and starts
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I never put light up at the top. Oh well, it doesn't matter. They're just gonna die anyways.
But the run ends prematurely, and this man falls by tripping over a rock. I know you
It's already producing.
this tiny ass rock that should have caused a stumble at best, but a whole face plant. Shikamaru, you were carrying the whole first half of this fight, but you're low-key sorry for this. Now he does just with Asuma, making him feel pain for his own pleasure. He's even jiggling the blade inside his stomach, just straight foul. He finally gets done toying with Asuma, so he faces his rod. And with no one left to intervene,
Jesus, they're dying already, bros. No, stop.
now as much as I
How many are up there, bro?
all of the signs were there. The classic triple instant replay, the birds flying away, and finally, a loved one getting a sense that something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but when someone special leaves or niggas just somehow manage to know right when it happened, Gucci must have started tingling or something, but she immediately looks up and calls out Asuma. But what made it even worse was the fact that his death was used to pleasure this sadistic, kinky psychopath. Watching her senses death be used as some form of a drug has to be a different type of trauma. My kid, with a sorry squad like this and 35 mil on his head, this was your only fate. Even Doctor Strange couldn't find and the worst part,
I do not like where this is going. I really should have put a seal on the top, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, whatever.
reinforcements eventually come, but it was still too late. They tried to rush him to the Leap Hospital, but Kakashi refused to leave without collecting his bounty. But he was not, even without that 35 mil, he was still throwing hands. Well, fortunately enough, everyone was spared from his wrath because the two of them were being summoned by their boss, forcing them to retreat for good, thus putting an end to his devastating.
I need to get wood. I need to go back up there or down there after I push all these losers off.
Asuma and Shikamaru really gave it their all. The no-names trying to redeem themselves with that last-ditch effort to contribute. And as much as I despise Hidan and Kaku, I must admit that they're a duo that's not to be pulling us. It's off. Kashi, Choji, and Shikamaru tracking down Ten's biggest off Kakuzu enemy. As you can see, we got a much better squad on this. Much better might be a stretch, but it's enough. I don't know what kind of
Sorry, boys.
She basically set them up for failure. If I was Shikamaru after that gruesome showdown, as soon as I touched back down in the league, I would have.
I will say it is very satisfying to watch them all die.
But instead, like the wise
Like, look at this, bro. I'm already getting a good return. God damn. But it's too early for this. I need to go get my wood. I need to seal the top with wood so they can't spawn.
and just like that, they had to drop on the zombie pump. So Shikamaru wastes no time putting that big brain of his to use. As Kakuzu and Hidan continue to walk, Shikamaru tries to discreetly extend his shadows to the trap over. Unfortunately for Shikamaru, they immediately feel his presence.
Okay, let's go back up.
As soon as they land, paper bombs come raining down.
Oh, wait, at least this is actually effective, am I right?
But before they could even retaliate, Shikamaru jumps in the air and throws 2 more paper bombs in their direction. So of course, they instinctually dodge it.
What the hell?
They're surprised the paper bombs didn't detonate at all. And that is when they realize they've been dropped. Yes, sir, let's go. That's great. Now it's happening.
Get away.
I was still important to celebrate. All
Okay, then.
But this nigga must have not learned from the last time. Because homeboy hit the same cocky smirk he did when he thought he had it done the first time. He then jumps down and starts explaining to them how he was able to trap them by using his chakra blade and shoot it at their shadows so that it could absorb their chakra and yada yada yada. Now this is cool and all, but Shikamaru, respectfully, shut the fuck up. He not trying to hear that, bro. You should be rearranging this man's face right about now. No long talking, just for the meeting. This man had awesome unconscious with his booty tooted up in the air. There should be no smiling. You're not mad enough for me right now. After explaining his whole game plan,
Jesus, dude.
shadow possession jutsu forces Hidan to walk to his site and pick it up. And out of nowhere, Shikamaru starts running, forcing Hidan to charge at Kakashi with his sight. Hold up, how you go from shaking like you got Parkinson's to full on?
Thankfully, this will not take that many, I don't think.
It looks like he's struggling to even make them move an inch. But now he's sprinting like he's real alive. That doesn't make sense, but you know what? I'm gonna let it slide. After grabbing his sight and running towards Kakashi, Hidan finally jumps up against
It's already producing and it hasn't even hardly been. Jesus. That scared the fuck out of me, dude. I love it, though. Fucking, dude, I was famished and I couldn't fucking jump. Are you shitting me? That would explain why it wouldn't let me jump. Anyways, the alarm fucking... Dude, my alarm is so annoying sometimes. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, 100% it's annoying as fuck. To be fair, it's supposed to be, so it forces me to wake up. Dude, stop. I'm telling you, dude, these boots are busted. Okay, I see how it is. Please land, please land, please land. Yes! It's so annoying though, dude.
But mid-explanation, Kakashi pulls up out of nowhere and puts a Chidori in his back. You see, this is what I'm talking about. People often underestimate the element of surprise. Stop letting these niggas get full-on TED-Talks, especially when you're working with a time-sensitive jutsu such as
Fall damage is not how I want to die. Thank you very much. I fell about halfway down from the top. Not an ideal distance, but it only did 3 hearts of health. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Why is it always right before I have to go to work that I either come close to dying or I die? Like, why?
But right before he could call game, this green-eyed zombie freak kicks Kakashi in his ribcage, sending him crashing into a tree. Like, how? They can't be getting away with this. He just won't die. Kakashi just Chidori this man to the heart. Even had that man moaning and moaning, and you're telling me he's still alive. And to make things even worse, this man rips off his robe godly build. And now the demons are trying to claw their way out of his body. Bro, look at their faces, they're traumatized. God, my man Choji in the back reconsidering his life choices. I feel though, a sight like this would have had me passing around my resume to every shop and restaurant in the league. This shinobi lifestyle is not for me. The demons finally break free from Kakazu's back, and now we see 4 giant black blobs posted up behind. What the f*** are these? Nigga, is that Babadook? Are those Shinigami?
Barbadook. Okay, we're gonna have to seal this with wood. I'm not dealing with them. I will not be dealing with you. Oh my god, what the hell did he just do? What was that? Why did he try to— Dude, he tried to fucking push me off just now. These motherfuckers are actually trying to kill me. Fine by me, I guess. It doesn't really matter to me one way or another. You are not that guy, bud. I'm sorry.
Kakazu then uses another one of his Babadooks to boot up this nasty lightning blast, which he sends right at Shikamaru and Choji. Shikamaru tries to stop the blow, but was just too slow. Nigga whipped out a scroll talking about, oh no, too late, brother. What was your plan? Because you were definitely watching the charge of that attack for a hot minute. You even whipped out the scroll in anticipation of the attack. So how are you to play? But you know what? I guess quick reflexes isn't really his strong suit. Right before the lightning blast could turn them into bacon, Kakashi jumps in the way and saves them from the devastating blow. I don't even gotta gas him up for real. This just what he do. Kakashi really the least MVP, but y'all not ready to have that conversation.
Yeah, I won't die from— What the hell? How did he live that?
That's a stand-up guy right there. But you can low-key tell that he's getting a little pissed off from carrying the team, because he knows Dipsy's self finally comes out of her hiding spot just to ask him if it's alright. So Kakashi says in the most annoyed way ever, well, still standing. Now to a normal person, that answer might have not raised any red flags, but I have a keen ear for passive-aggressive undertone and sarcasm, so let me provide you with the translation. Are you alright? No, I'm not alright. You see me fighting for my life against these demons, and you over here still hiding in the tree. Pitch in. Now after a few more seconds of staring each other down, Kakazu finally breaks the silence and says, "You saw through the Sharingan. But what about this next one?" Then one of his Babadooks steps forward, opens his mouth, and begins to hit them with the most intense fire style I've ever seen.
See you later, bud.
They eventually all manage to jump out the way and take cover, while Kakashi doesn't even get the land.
Okay, now the only trouble with what I'm about to do is that there's a good chance that there's an Enderman probably waiting in the wings to attack me if I do this.
Hidan tries to catch him off guard with another swing in the face, but Kakashi blocks both attempts, then jumps over the third.
Why is there a block here, dude? It's just stupid.
That's when Hidan gives Kakashi a backhanded compliment talking about yeah, he really is good, and you gonna learn today. So what did you think this was? You thought he was sorry? He not awesome. Okay, that was my bad. I didn't mean to disrespect. The heated exchange comes to an end, and now Kakashi and Team 10 are all huddled up, strategizing here. After taking into account everything that's happened so far, Shikamaru is able to conclude that Kakazu has 5 that represents 1. And of course, this checks out, and why the first Babadook died from the lightning blade. Kakazu then reveals that all 5 hearts are from ninjas.
I was gonna say, he must have survived with like a sliver, dude. There's no way that he survived that fall without like taking massive damage.
Knowing Kakazu, he'll totally want us to go for that cash cow is. Now that comment specific was enough to get all of them free, but Hidan didn't stop there.
Already at the counter. Seriously, that guy with the beard went down like it was nothing, you know? He must have been a student said, with a loser like that guy, you're pretty much screwed.
Oh.
Right there, we struck a chord, especially with Choji.
Alright, well, I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. I gotta go.
That was said. You're not all bent out of shape over that. Hey, I can't lie, that was a good one right there. I might have to add that to the collection. Dude said bent out of shape. Because he's morbid, obese, like he's not in shape. He can't run. That comment was Choji's last drop because he worries with Shikamaru's grasp and charges that. Look at that boy. He's ready to take some of his blood. That junk probably tastes like Skittles, cupcakes, and Doritos. He can't wait. But right before he
You're not stupid. I know you're gonna do that.
So
Okay, now nothing can spawn up there. Good, good. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Shikamaru then releases his hold on Choji